Hi everyone. In this video, I would like to explain about startups and their impact on Indian economy. A startup technically is any enterprise that is working on the growth, commercialization, and creation of brand new products and services or mechanisms that are driven by the intellectual property or new tech. Over the last decades, the Indian startup ecosystem has grown rapidly and has more support available in all dimensions. Coming to the role of Indian startups in Indian economy, employment, these are the few factors. Employment creation. India has currently 112 million working age people between the age group of 20 and 24, compared to China's 94 billion. In the absence of government jobs, this demographic dividend is accelerating the India's startup culture. Currently, India has emerged as the world's third largest startup ecosystem. The startups are simultaneously creating more jobs than large companies or enterprises in the same industry, therefore decreasing unemployment in a large scale in the developing countries like India. New investment. Many multinational corporations are now focusing on outsourcing their tasks to small businesses in order to concentrate on core competencies, which led them to in order to closely monitor the progress of Indian startups to invest their money. Better GDP. Despite elevated inflation pressures owing to the rising global food and fuel prices, Indian gross domestic product GDP is growing by 7% in this year. As GDP plays an important role in countries' development, it will become feasible to increase revenue domestically and consumer capital by investing more in startup initiatives. Research and development. Startup heavily subsidize the R&D in countries like India, as they frequently have to deal with high-tech and technology-based services. It also helps in developing the means for economic expansion in our countries, democratizing the technological benefits. Many startups not only innovate, drive innovative technologies, but also demonstrate how their benefits will reach to the most remote customers in rural places and most remote places like rural India. Even though startups have its own benefits, there are also many challenges faced by Indian startups, like funding challenges, revenue generation struggles, lack of supportive infrastructure, regulatory environment, and tax structures. In order to promote them, the startup culture in India, thus and strengthen the Indian economic, government of India has taken various measures. One such measure was Startup India. It is the initiative taken by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the year 2015. The ultimate goal of this initiative is to help new businesses with bank financing and build business spirit among young entrepreneurs, build frameworks for uplifting startups, make the country the best destination for tech businesses. Despite all this, let us take an example. When a startup creates employment for locals, they also begin to purchase goods, services, increasing the influx of the cash and revenue to the government, thus boosting the economy. When several startups are blooming in one location, the startup of the geography rises as well. Many individuals decide to reside there to work. This dramatically changes the infrastructure facilities of that city, which can be observed by the like special economic zones in cities and all over the India. When infrastructure upgrade, the numerous guest houses, homestays, etc., also increases, thereby increasing the city's revenues. Startups also create innovative solutions and technologies that enhance people's quality of life. Many Indian startups maintain the requirement to require product or service. It basically reduces the import of foreign products or services. These are the few examples of highest funded startups in India. These are the startups which raised the most seed money in India: Swiggy, Voyo, Byju's, Paytm, etc. And I would like to conclude that there is a need to push for innovation and scale emerging technologies to generate impactful startup solutions, and thereby it can act as a vehicle for India's social economic development and transformation. Thank you.